She's got bats in a belfry, wings in the night, moonlight whispers. She's my eerie delight, crazy as the day is long. Wild and free, she's the shadow in the mirror, always haunting me. Together forever, that's just how we fly. Through the cobweb sky we do or die. When the pumpkins glow and the witches cry, she's my ride or die till the afterlife. She wears her chaos like a tattered crown, laughing in the graveyard, spinning around. She's the queen of the dark, no need to pretend. Her love's a curse I take again and again. A black cat scattered, the clock strikes 12. We're dancing in a world we built ourselves. Together forever, that's just how we fly. Through the cobweb sky we do or die. When the pumpkins glow and the witches cry, she's my ride or die till the afterlife. Black cats scatter, the clock strikes 12. We're dancing in a world we built ourselves. Together forever, that's just how we fly. Through the cobweb sky we do or die. When the pumpkins glow and the witches cry, she's my ride or die till the afterlife. Spells and shadows, her voice is a hymn. Every word she whispers pulls me to the brim. She's my haunted melody, my midnight dream. A love that's twisted, stitched at the seam. She's my ride or die till the afterlife.
Shake it up, feel the vibe grow strong. Bottles in the line where the flavors belong. Dripping and dipping, I'm pouring with flair, creating liquid gold like an alchemist's lair. A splash of this, a drop of that, twist wide colors and taste like a rainbow inside. No powders, no spice, just liquidly cool. The art comes alive, yeah, we breaking the rules. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. It's not a science, it's more like a flow. Feel the rhythm in the bottles, watch them glow. Lavender crash meets mango sublime. Every blend a story, every pour divine. Hold steady when the swirl comes through. Precision so clean, turning old to new. The dance of liquids in the bottle's heart. This ain't just a mix, it's a work of art. For the love of mixing bottles come alive. Crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. For the love of mixing bottles come alive, crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride. For the love of mixing bottles come alive, crafting these flavors, making dreams survive. From minty to citrus, sweet, what a ride. It's liquid perfection, bottled with pride.
Hello, everybody. She's bringing me a flavor if you wonder why she's not there yet. So we're working on that. Glasses to start with. Yeah, they're getting my mix together. I haven't mixed mine yet. So yeah. Yes, I have everything else. Okay, I'm good. All right. So I hope everybody's having a good week so far. You can actually mix this with or without the cinnamon. I wanted to add the cinnamon because I wanted to just see what it was like. And I kind of figured cinnamon kind of fit today, Thanksgiving week, a cinnamon hot chocolate. The hot chocolate without the cinnamon is going to be like my hot chocolate base for the year. This is my 2025 base, and I think it's going to be absolutely delicious. Although, it, yeah, it remains to be seen. Sometimes you think things will mix, and then you put them together, and they clash because they have chemical compounds that don't agree. Although, from the flavorings themselves, they should mix very well. How are you doing, hon? Thank you for bringing that out to me.
You're welcome, you pain in the ass. Hi, everybody. I don't have any of my shit done yet because I was too busy getting out flavors for Tim.
Thank you. Yeah. So we got
And
that
I'm
going on.
making
Oh,
two recipes.
early on while we're here. I know one person's already taken advantage of it, but yes, we do have a holiday sale on our site. Know what I'm talking about to get the liquid? Yes.
Gobble.
Gobble. Code Gobble. Get you 15% off for the week until next Monday night at midnight. Tuesday morning, Monday night, however you want to call it. Yeah. It's for the Black Friday and Thanksgiving. So I'd put that out there early in case anybody was interested. Um, yeah. I'm making a nice thick, rich hot cocoa. I'm gonna go over it quick and then we'll just kind of dabble while we mix. Yes, I will be. All right, so oh crap. Probably help if I had opened up something. See, I gotta open this and then I can do this. All right, so warm cinnamon hot chocolate. And it's literally exactly what it is. It's chocolate milk 101 at 4%. Uh, skip the cinnamon for a second, but backed with the cocoa milk SSA at 2 because that's got a little bit of that cocoa-ness in it. And then dark chocolate medicine flour because yum, at 0.4. And then I got the cinnamon in there, 2% for the new Wonder Flavors cinnamon because it's a mild cinnamon, 2%. If lady can handle it, 2%, it should work fine. Might need to turn that up to actually make the taste come through, but I don't think so. I think it'll be enough. It does cut pretty easy. Marshmallow vanilla to thicken up the whipped cream, 1% of that, and then the whipped cream and SSA at 1% as well. Yes, you can turn that up and thicken it up, but then you can't take away from the cocos. And then yes, I did add super sweet pearl at 1% because thick, rich, hot chocolate. I want it nice and sweet. I don't care. If it's too much, it's too much. I'll suffer through it. I only made a 10 anyway, but 10. But here it is. Just cinnamon hot cocoa. It's just simply that's all it is. Cinnamon hot cocoa. I'll make it here. And it should be absolutely delicious. So that's what I'm about to mix. Just trying to make sure I got everything. Chocolate medicine flour. I almost put in the whiskey cream instead of the cinnamon, but I figured cinnamon's a little bit more appropriate for the season. Yeah, gotta get more of that one-on-one. Uh, cinnamon. Why everything's falling over. Cinnamon. Uh, put everything in order, and that will always help you too. If you put your concentrates in order, you're less likely to double mix them or screw them up. It's a good way to kind of cheat yourself into not screwing up your mix. Like in this case, I got the milk chocolate first and the cinnamon and put all in order. Once not there is a sweetener. I reach into the void here to pull out my mini scale because I'm not pull out everything else. Yes, I added marshmallow, but not to the point where it's going to taste super like marshmallow, but more just thicken up the whipped cream. You know, I put the marshmallow vanilla in there. It's got a nice vanilla note, and it also will thicken up the whipped cream. I will share the recipe in chat, actually. There we go. There's a recipe in chat, so anyone wants to go look at it, you can. I am 99% sure this is going to be absolutely delicious, so I'm not worried about it. But just on that off note, we're going to find out in a minute. Oh, we definitely have to get more chocolate milk when I want. Big bottle of that one.
Well, you have some too. That's just my bottle of it.
I do have some. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to take it out then. That was one I didn't think I liked until we tried it, and I was like, oh, maybe I do. Go 0.4 on that. Uh, I'll go over chat in just a moment. Might take a minute. Won't take long. That's the hardest one because the cinnamon's it's still in the original bottle from um, cocoa milk. Also point. There we go. Dark chocolate medicine flour. Don't need much of that, but man, it really adds to your flavor depth. Dark chocolate does. No vanilla. Last
Oh,
but not least,
go away.
cream SSA. Okay, I have my sweetener. And I did use Perillum in this because you don't need to be super, super, super sweet on this one. Or doesn't have to have that, wrong way to put it. You don't need to have that citrus note. There's nothing citrus in this, so no reason to try and use the enhancement, especially when you get better coil life out of this way. And the special added. Vidja pudja, vidja pudja.
Pulja.
I'm all done. That quick. Easy. So I'm gonna come up with the recipe, then just mix it. I've been meaning to do a richer hot chocolate this year anyway. So I just got that out of the way. I'm bumping it. Cap.
Oh, since I just picked up this bottle, just so you guys know that pumpkin sugar cookie that I made for the mix along for November, I mixed up a 60 ml of it because it was so good.
Good.
Right. You don't have anything up on the screen, right? I'll go over these quick before I mix them.
I'm all set.
I, once again, was an overachiever, and I did too. So I did a tropical cranberry milkshake because I wanted to do cranberry because Thanksgiving is Thursday. And then I saw the tiny pineapple and I was like, ooh, I bet that would go really good. So I have boysenberry flavora at a half just to bump the cranberry a little bit because they're both nice, bright, tart berries. Cranberry jam from SSA at 2. French vanilla thick wonder flavors at 1. Milkshake cap 2.5. Super sweet pearlum at 1. Thai pineapple SSA at 1.5. Vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 3. And whipped cream SSA at 1.
Mm.
And I forgot to add the whipped cream to the picture, but I don't think it's necessary. That looks pretty damn good as it is. And then I did a crayon nana nut muffin. Just really, really nice and simple. Banana nut bread, TPA at 5. Banana raw VSO at 1. Blueberry muffin from Flavora at 3. Because you get the muffin, but not really the blue. I think I mixed it up. I think I'm going to switch that out to Wonder Flavor. Because the Flavora one is the one you get the blueberry, but not the muffin. The Wonder Flavor is the one you get the muffin without the blueberry. So scratch that. That's going to be Wonder Flavor, same percentage. Boysenberry Flavora at a half, again, to bump that cranberry SSA at 2. And Super Sweet Pearl at 1. Chapow. And like I said, I'm going to just do a quick edit. And we're going to switch that Flavora blueberry muffin for the Wonder Flavor blueberry muffin. And that's it. Done. Boom, boom. That's me.
Off the knuckle, it's delicious. Polytest it fast. Cinnamon's real light. That's the way I like it. I wouldn't want it for cinnamon in my face. You can turn it up. Like I said, you can adjust the cinnamon to your taste.
Steve
I, want,
has dropped a recipe in the chat.
I saw that. I was gonna grab it after. I already have it open.
Okay, I didn't know if you saw it or not. So I
He
was
made
like,
a hot
okay.
chocolate too.
Yeah, because he said yours sounded very similar to the one he made last year. And it kind of sounds very similar to the one I made last year. With
It's
that cocoa
similar. It's
milk and the
similar to the
SSA.
one. It is similar to the one I made last year. I actually pulled some notes off my old ones last year.
As a matter of fact, I think the biggest difference is I used some of the SSA chocolate mousse to cream out my hot chocolate with the cocoa milk and the chocolate milk one-on-one, if
Well,
I remember right.
that's what I used the marshmallow vanilla for, and I used it last year. 2024 mix. It was
T-Bolt
I think it was
maple bourbon cheesecake, bruh.
October and November mix last year is the one I won, and it worked really well.
Yeah, I did a few last year too. I did like a pumpkin
That hot chocolate is
one.
good. That actually it gives you almost like that melted marshmallow feel
A
in it.
couple of
Like
different ones.
it gives you the proper like the marshmallow is fully melted in your hot chocolate like they usually do. Have to sit for a little bit. It's good and hot.
Ooh, I made a butter rum hot chocolate last year. That was dope. Hello, Trevor, or probably maybe that guy named Trevor. I will look in just a second, Dalton.
Yeah, because last year I used chocolate custard VTA to thicken it up, kind of like you did to the chocolate mousse. But I wasn't as big a fan of it as I thought it would be. It was good, but it wasn't quite right. It wasn't creamy enough. So, well, here's Steve-O's. So he made a hot chocolate V2 last year. Chocolate milk 101 at 4. SSA cocoa milk chocolate at 2. Here's what's a little bit different. Creamy milky undertone 101 at 1. Dark chocolate medicine flour at 0.5. Marshmallow vanilla 101 at 1. Vanilla milk froth and cap is a little bit different too at 1. And it's super sweet cap at 0.65. But yeah, very similar vibe. And you know what's weird? I was worried about putting that sweetener at 1%. I feel like it actually could use more sweetener, weirdly enough. Like it wouldn't hurt it. It wouldn't hurt it to have more sweetener. To give you that cocoa vibe. Because when you're drinking hot cocoa, you get a bunch of sugar in your paper. That's why it spikes your sugar so bad. This is like almost like a tamed down version. Yeah, I've tried the white chocolate macadamia nut from 101. If I remember correctly, it wasn't a bad flavor, but it's not quite full on. Something was off on it. I can't remember what it was. When we did the chocolate series, it was in it. It's in the chocolate series.
Well, we do have a sale going right now, Mr. T-Bolt.
We do.
Gobble gobble.
It's just gobble. Use them. Gobble. You know, Cassie came up with it. I was gonna do something like boring, like thanks, but she wanted to do gobble. She had to make it special.
Yeah, he's like, we should do like turkey 12 or and I was like,
Thanks,
gobble.
thanks, thanks 12. Thanks 15, actually.
Actually, you said turkey first, and then you're like, oh, or thanks. I was like, no, gobble. And then you're like, oh, wait, what? And I was like, no, gobble. It's gotta be gobble. Look at the community we're in. It's gotta be gobble.
The cinnamon tastes right in there, but it tastes wrong at the same time. Like I like it. It's supposed to be like that, but at the same time, I'd almost just prefer if I hadn't put it in there.
Anywho, I'm gonna share screen real quick because Mr. Beaver sent me a couple of recipes here to go over for him. Spiced loaf. We got Brazilian coffee Wonder Flavor at a half, butter rum LA at a half, croissant Wonder Flavor at 1, deep fried pastry dough from Wonder Flavor at a quarter, fresh bread crisp crust SSA at 1.75, golden butter from Cap at a quarter, maple syrup SSA at 2 1/4, pumpkin spice Wonder Flavor at 0.75, and yellow cake Cap at a quarter. And then he's got Shabam Danish apricot from Cap at 2 and 2.25, cheesecake Graham Perlum at 0.75, cheesecake on Graham SSA at 0.75, condensed milk Perlum at 0.75, croissants from Wonder Flavor at 1, deep fried pastry dough Wonder Flavor at a half, Devonshire cream Wonder Flavor at 0.75, fresh bread crispy crust SSA at 1.75, Goji acai berry pomegranate natural Wonder Flavor at 1. Damn, that freaking recipe name or that concentrate's a mouthful.
It is.
Toasted coconut cheesecake Perlum at 1.25 and yellow cake Cap at 0.75.
And in truth, they could have left out the goji. That's kind of like you get the
Yeah.
acai and the pomegranate.
See, these are the ones I was supposed to go over for him Saturday, but I didn't see the message until after the show.
Ah,
And an apricot cheesecake. Apricot from Cap at 2, butter rum LA at 1.75, cheesecake Wonder Flavor at 0.75, cheesecake Graham Perlum and cheesecake on Graham SSA each at 0.75, condensed milk Perlum at 1, cream Flavora at 0.75, Devonshire cream Wonder Flavor at 0.75, golden butter Cap at 0.75, and toasted coconut cheesecake Perlum at 1 1/4. Dude,
it's even that chocolatey
honestly,
coating in my mouth.
got this mixing game going on pretty strong, and he hasn't even started actually mixing his recipes yet, as far as I know.
He's saying that because he's emulating you very well. Really, he's doing a good
Gotta
job of
Google it, Tim.
taking
You
things from
heard
you.
the lady.
Mhm. Goggle, yeah, goggle it. Mm.
Ew, birdie.
Hey, birdie. Yeah, this hot chocolate's good. I like this one. It's leaving the coating in my mouth I wanted, like that after you drink hot cocoa. Last year, that was the problem I had with having the BTA in it, is it left that weird, like lingering taste in your mouth. It didn't taste quite like you drank hot chocolate. It tasted like you drank a hot chocolate flavoring. It really did. Um, this tastes like hot chocolate afterwards, which is what I was looking for. Lady Liberty in chat, Neil Pitts in chat, Birdman in chat, Dad in chat. We're not even gonna call him Stolen Time. We're just call him Dad. Uh, Neil Pitts, Corporate Jason, not a Fed. I said
Yeah,
not.
that's just you
Lando,
ads turned off too. It's just YouTube being
Brian. Yeah, it's just YouTube being stupid. They've been doing that. I think that's the reason they haven't. Maybe that's why they gave me the slide on the strike, is because I haven't made them pay me for ads and doing it anyway. Brian, uh, got more lady, and Sin. The Sin here. I didn't see her before. Steve, Tim, OG Tim, I guess. Duchess, Duchess, and that's thank you for posting the mental health line. That's important. Super important, especially this time of year. Because if you can't get a hold of somebody, although if you do join Break This, what is it? Unity, Break the Stigma Unity Discord. If you join it, post in there. It does not take long to get a response. There's almost always someone around. Dalton, that Nightbot pain in the butt. Wish we could change that out to something else. There are options, but I gotta get around to it. It's time. Stevo, probably Trevor, maybe, possibly Trevor. Send some more. Hey, Kim C. Hey, Kim. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, this is the time of year I start craving real hot chocolate. So I was like, it's hard to get lady to make the hot chocolate, or I can't have it in the middle of the night when she's willing to make it. She wants to make it during the times of the day I can't.
when do we want hot chocolate? When it's cold. When is it cold? Middle of the night.
I can't drink it then though because of the carbs.
Well, that's not my problem. That's your problem.
So yeah, so that's why I decided to make a liquid for when I'm craving. And honestly, yeah, the cinnamon's in there for a reason because the cinnamon hot chocolate's very popular. For my personal taste, I probably take cinnamon out.
I mean, you didn't like that Mexican hot chocolate I made with the cayenne, so
Yep, that's what I'm saying. I'm not so much a spice and chocolate person, but it is good for what it is. What it tastes will taste like. This is much better than that cayenne stuff was. That was gross.
hey, you found the recipe. You said it sounded good, so I made it.
Yeah, Duchess. If things pick up on the other end of things, maybe we'll do multi streams and just kind of walk away from this a little bit more. The only problem is then I got to have multiple chats up. That's actually the main reason I haven't even thought about too much. Ah, see, yeah, that whole like the landscape keeps changing. You got to keep adapting, and you wind up getting different subscriptions. And like Verizon does that a lot, gives us subscriptions to things. Then when they run out, then it's time to switch it to something else, and then they'll bring them back, and they'll bring them back under different bundles. So it's just, and I had a heck of a time getting them to cancel one bundle. They kept on trying to add it. They're double charging me for Netflix multiple times. Keep track of that stuff because they will double charge you for the same account. I don't understand how that happened. Kept telling me to contact Netflix. So Netflix doesn't know that they're getting paid twice for the same subscription. Okay, whatever. You're the one charging me. Yep. See, there you go, Duchess. So you can get apple music share with 6 family. And then I know like Nate really loves Spotify because he's been setting up a playlist for years. And I get that. Get locked into a platform. And then you got to be careful because a platform can sometimes erase all of your data and make you start all over. And they do that sometimes too. It's like, yeah, these platforms are annoying. Okay. Maybe I will be able to do that pretty fast. Kind of hit my hot chocolate craving. It's, you know how I like the 50-50 hot cocoa and coffee mix, hun?
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of doing that. Take a sip of
Okay.
coffee and then, oh yeah, it's working real well.
Okay, Creeper.
Hey, Mallory.
Hi, Mallory.
Yeah,
Uh,
nice simple mix for today. We don't really have anything special for Liquid Dream segment. I've got raspberry and ginger ale. My stomach's been bothering me a little bit lately. Cold weather going in and out. You know how if you get well, I got that cold weather induced asthma and I haven't been taking care of it because I keep forgetting it's so cold out. And I go outside and then my chest kind of feels tight. And when that does it, screws up your stomach because your chest is tight and that's just a thing.
Not exactly like the dogs give you time to wake up before you have to like jump out the door to go out either.
Your dog.
Your dog was being quite pushy this morning too, sir. So don't even my
Okay,
dog.
that your dog kept me up all day.
And your dog kept me up all goddamn day, so we're even.
No, seriously, if they give me like 5 seconds warning. The second I move, they think it's time to go out. It's like, dude, give me a second to open my eyes. And if I wait a minute, then they have an accident. It's been kind of a pain lately. That's if we only lay down for like 3 hours too. There's 3 hours, 8 hours, it don't matter. Whenever my eyes open, they think it's instantly time to go outside that door. And when it has dogs, you might understand. Yeah, and that's gonna go fast. I doubt that's going to make much of a steep. I'm going to try though because I think it will benefit from the steep because that marshmallow vanilla will blend in even better and like thicken up that whipped cream, be more cohesive.
Where can I go?
It's funny how that marshmallow vanilla in certain mixes really gives you that melted marshmallow feel, and then because you're getting that vanilla, and in other cases it does not. But I think the whipped cream actually adds to that, and the chocolates being all creamy. That cocoa milk, as I say, adds. That's the one thing is it tastes like it's got a real thin milk, like you use a 2%. But that cocoa milk, that was the one complaint we had. Is the milk's a little thin, but it does taste like it's got milk in it.
I don't
All
know
right.
how it tastes yet, but that cran nana nut muffin smells freaking fantastic.
Closest one, Duchess, is VTA dark chocolate. And if you haven't tried medicine flower dark chocolate, you'll be okay with VTA dark chocolate. It's a good dark chocolate, but there is a slight off note there that you will notice, like a dry note that you'll notice if you try the other. If you try medicine flower, just why have to add extra creams and stuff to kind of cover that, or even enjoy it, the extra creaminess layer versus medicine flower if you have it. Yeah, that shit is good, Sin. I know you do, Sin. In fact, I think it was you last year that had used it in a recipe. It got me thinking about it again. Marshmallow vanilla. Because you and I think Steve had used it in a couple of different things. I like it mostly for the vanilla note and for a thickening agent. Not so much for a straight up marshmallow. Although it has the right vanilla for marshmallow, it doesn't really have the right consistency on its own.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only other substitute, by the way, Duchess, for that medicine flower dark chocolate. That's it. And like I said, it's not a 1-to-1, but it's good. If you have, I have VTA that I just never use anymore because now I have the medicine flower. I like it in this kind of mix because it actually kind of blends with all the other creams and it makes a nice marshmallow. It tasted like a melted marshmallow in there. And like I said, I could turn up the whipped cream, but that take away from the chocolate a little bit, and I wanted that chocolate to be milky and creamy. Trying for that aftertaste in your mouth after you drink a sip of hot chocolate, you get that creamy coating, and that's giving that. Better than the VTA warm custard did last year. I think it was warm custard. Did I use chocolate custard VTA? Is what I used last year. And I don't, that didn't give me the same after effect this year. I feel like this is a win. Oh, and just because Duchess liked it, check that out. That's not, that's printed into the layers. That's printed in. You see how it's got a little tiny bit of depth to it? Here you go. Yeah, it turned out really good. Having fun. And even though Halloween's over, I don't care. I still made a Halloween fidget spinner. Because why not?
Halloween is never over.
I agree.
Once it's over for 1 year, it's just a countdown till the next year starts.
Same with the Hangman. Dad. Thank you, Dad. The Hangman. The Unholy on top. The Halloween theme. Yeah. Still rocking this too, Rocky. I don't know if Rocky's out there yet, but still rocking this until that coil burns out. I'm gonna keep rocking it. That's got my maple fudge in there. That'll be releasing as soon as the concentrates come in. Freaking love that shit. It's like crack. Eh, as complete as you can get, Steve. Yep. I still think, as much as we have so many marshmallows out there, I still think there's got to be a way. Got to be a way to get that. There's a couple that are close, but like no joke. The VSO one's really really good. The only problem is it's really crystalline, and I don't like adding that much like obvious like sweetener, so to speak, into my mix. It's not part of the sweetener complex. So yeah. But the as far as the vanilla note, I think that Marshmallow Vanilla 101 is the most accurate vanilla note for a marshmallow. As I say, vanilla sugar is really good. We picked up when they had the clearance, we picked up a bunch of it. We have a bunch of it. We haven't used it in anything in a while.
Nope. Yeah, I did. I
Oh, you did?
used it in my pumpkin sugar cookie.
Oh, I haven't used it.
I've actually been using it a little bit because I kind of decided I liked it.
SSA has some really banger flavors. Like I said, flavor houses is very subjective. Flavors are very subjective. Bertie, I know you were working on a mango there. You put three mangoes in there that I wouldn't typically use together because I think they'd clash. But you had them at such low percentages, you might get lucky. Sometimes when you use things at low percentages, they do something surprisingly different. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Cap marshmallow is nice and sweet. Got the sweet factor down on. That's also why they used to use it a lot for sweetener. I'm curious on how hers are going to turn out.
I will knuckle them in just a second. I just want to get the labels on before I forget which is which.
Uh, yeah, Fay Horchata. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. I don't have my notes up on here and on the other computer. What I thought. Horchata's on the other computer. The notes are. I don't remember. That's the only problem with testing so many flavors. It's hard to remember every single one, all of the stats on them. Was it cap horchata or TFA? Well, that would be why I don't have the TFA. I have cap and I got LA. I don't have TFA, so I wouldn't know at all from use. So I would actually say take the median, go a little under the median, start, and then turn it up if you think it needs it. I wouldn't usually, typically, you don't want to go much more than a percentage over the median, and even then, you might get off notes. Chinese milk candy. Had honey roasted peanuts and some super sweet and tastes like a payday candy. Nice. Yeah. Uh, I then I don't know why. I mean, maybe that's why I haven't. Does Bull City have TFA horchata? It must have. Mallory got it. I would think so. I can add that to our next one. Nope, they don't have any hort. Oh, maybe I spelled it right. It helped. They do have TFA. Maybe we'll add a 10 mil of that, and I'll try that. So I think the cap was okay, and the LA was okay. I don't know about the TFA. Didn't say she didn't care for it. Add it to a cart though and see one we don't have. Flavors come up we don't have that are at Bull City. I'm gonna try and pick them up still. Yeah, I
All
believe the
right.
cat plus 50% off. I think that's when I picked it up.
All right. Let's give them the old poly test here. This is the Cran Nana Nut Muffin.
And Mallory, quickly before she tests that, yeah, LA. The LA one was pretty good.
Hot damn, that needs a steep, but that's pretty good off the knuckle.
Polly tested okay.
Mm-hmm. And here is the tropical cranberry milkshake. Again, it needs a steep. It's gonna take a few days, but that's gonna be fire.
And here, I think the other off note I'm getting on this slightly is the medicine flower. You know how it is. Might be good in a couple hours. Something isn't quite vibing. I think that's what it is. Okay, but something wasn't quite right. And I was trying to think what was in there, and it's like, oh yeah, medicine flowers in there. Great flavor, but sometimes off the shake, it gives you it kind of separates, stands aside. True and creamy milk. It makes sense. You trying to vape one right now?
No, I was looking at something. No, those both need a steep. I'm not gonna try to vape them yet.
Go over them
I'll be
again
vaping them
Saturday.
by Saturday.
Go over them on Saturday again. I want to go over I want to set this aside and go over it on Saturday too, see if it changes and gets even better. Pretty good off the shake
Oh, it
though.
will, because that SSA cocoa milk takes a couple days to fully come around, and so does the chocolate milk one-on-one.
And so does the medicine flower. All do.
Yeah.
Plus creams almost always take a day or two to really kind of settle in. So 3 days usually. That'll be 5, so that should be good. The churro's got more depth to the cinnamon, kind of like I use the Wonder Flavor cinnamon tonight because I've used cinnamon sugar before. Tried this with cinnamon sugar, and it didn't have the depth of cinnamon. The cinnamon sugar is kind of a real light cinnamony flavor. It's like cinnamon toast kind of vibe. Ever sprinkled cinnamon sugar on toast, it's not the same as like trying to use a real ground cinnamon on a toast. You ever tried to make it about a cinnamon and a little bit of ground cinnamon on toast? It's not the same as cinnamon sugar. There's a different depth to the
Um,
cinnamon. Both can be good, but they'd be different.
I haven't heard from as of yet, Kim, but they usually do a Black Friday sale at BCF, so I would
Usually,
imagine.
they'll probably open it up on Thursday or Friday. I can check with them tomorrow. It's too late to check tonight, but I can check with them. Sometimes when I remind them, they forgot because they're getting busy with stuff.
It's like, oh crap, I forgot.
It's happened a couple times. Or they'll tell me that, or if you get too many holidays right in a row, they try to break it up so it doesn't feel like they're just on a constant sale. They try to break it up a little bit, at least like once a month.
All I know is Drew has been wonderful and helped us so much. I sent him a couple bottles of liquid, and he apparently I killed it, so because he didn't try any of Tim's, he just tried mine.
He's not as into fruits. So more
Yeah,
of a
but you don't
dessert
have
head.
just fruit now. You don't have just fruit. Ask LT, she'll tell you. You got that freaking
Coffee.
pumpkin coffee that she's decided
Pumpkin
is crack.
coffee. Creamy
And
pumpkin
mango
spice coffee.
divine, I mean sublime.
Yeah. Well, it tastes like the coffee you get like at a bistro. It's just that's what this tastes like. Tastes like the coffee you get there. Because they do
Oh,
pumpkin
that's true, huh?
spice. They don't do pumpkin. They don't actually put pumpkin in it. They put pumpkin spice. That's what it tastes and smells like a good pumpkin spice coffee. I haven't went through a ton of mine because when that gets cold out and I come in out of after the tractor, that's gonna be one of the ones, that and Shamrock.
What? You talk a lot, so I just, did this.
Okay.
Teach you to be a jerk while I'm trying to sleep and talk to me. Yeah, because he did all day. Every time I'd fall back asleep, he'd fucking talk to me and wake me up until
No,
I yelled at him.
you sat up and talked to me every single time before I
Because
talked
you
to you.
talked to me and woke me up, jackass.
Nope.
Yup.
The dog woke me up and I yelled at the dog and then you talked to me. And then sit up, like you're awake, yell and lay back down. Like, what the heck is that? It's just, are you okay?
Yeah, I was looking for a flavor.
Oh,
I got orders to mix.
right. All right, so we're gonna open up the after show here. Like I said, Tuesday's kind of a short show. Soon we should have Nick on with us on a Tuesday. That'll be an easy show. We can actually mix in something and send it next package.
So to answer you, Sin, no, I have not done anything as well, not much. I did finish my Oogie Boogie from last night, but there wasn't much in it. I'm sober now. I slept it off. Come on, don't even start, Dad. Don't
Oh,
even
you
start.
you had her so grumpy because it's like a hangover ish attitude. Attitude is what it was.
I was sleeping. And you kept me up till 6 o'clock in the fucking morning playing that goddamn game until you started falling asleep at your PC and finally stopped.
That isn't my fault.
Oh, you're gonna blame phrasing for the fact that you get obsessive compulsive.
Yes.
No, it was not that bad. He's exaggerating, Dad.
You weren't there.
I was there.
Not really. Sit up. Just look at me. Start
What the
talking.
fuck do you want? I'm sleeping. Leave me alone.
No, no. I was talking to the dog. Oh. So then I try to have she's sitting up looking at me, so I start to have a mini conversation with, oh, shut up.
No,
Oh my God.
don't talk to me.
Yep, that's the way it was. Very touchy person today.
You don't want to. Nobody asked you.
Oh, for those of you out there, okay, that have ever turned wrenches, might be a few of you that turn wrenches. I don't know. I'm trying to look here. Who might have turned wrenches? Maybe Paul. You ever lost your 10 millimeter? This 10 millimeter is what they do. They hang out and they grow legs and they walk away, but this one just hangs out on top of whatever you said. And it's actually like an oversized socket. Printed that off myself because, like, yeah, my 10 millimeters walk away. I swear to God. And I tend to break them. Hey, Kaz. Kaz is here?
Yes.
Yep, mixed by Kaz. Kaz is here. Snack Boy's in the house. All
That's
right.
good because I'm hungry. I could use a snack.
They grow long legs and they run. Yeah, they run and hide. All right, so I dropped the after show link in and we'll head out of here. Thank you guys for joining and hanging out. And yeah, we had a long hangout last night, actually. It's part of the reason why we were late to bed and all the others.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you, fam. I really do. This holiday season isn't the same without any of you. And I hope everybody that we don't see beforehand or talk to beforehand has a really happy holiday, happy Thanksgiving, and a safe Black Friday. Because if you go out on Black Friday, which we might have to do, is going to be no.
No, I'm already decided I'm canceling that appointment. Fuck that. I'm not going anywhere on Black Friday.
But I have to go Friday anyway.
For where? For what?
I got to get a tote to modify into a basin for my new hydro setup.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. So, yeah.
All right. Love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving and have a happy, safe holiday. We're going to go out on something positive. Sin's here. So we're going to go out on an abundant trail. So we're going to go out on Rabbit's Love, which means that if Cassie doesn't have the sound playing, so at least someone else won't hear it and get all upset because that's her nap time song. Has to listen to it every night now.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody, and take care. Like I said, be safe for the holidays. And if you are dealing with things, I mean, Thanksgiving can be a stressful time of year as well. So make sure you reach out if you are having a bad time. It's super important. And like Dutch just dropped the link earlier, you can call if you need to, but there's also many of us in the community. Okay. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.
In the quiet of the night, you hop so near. Soft paws touch my soul, no need to fear. Cuddles in the corner, whispers in the air, even when Unconditional bond, forever we ride. Your heart beats my rhythm deep inside. Through the silence, through the dark, we'll stay. A rabbit's love never fades away. Eyes like moons, they pull me in. Your gentle thumb lets the trust begin. Floppy ears catching every word I say. In your world of hay, I'll always stay. Unconditional bond, forever we ride. Your heart beats my rhythm deep inside. Through the silence, through the dark, we'll stay. A rabbit's love never fades away. Jumping over shadows we never break. In this life together we'll give, not take. You're the calm in my storm, my soft escape. Your love's my armor, my heart you shape. When the sun sets low and the room turns dim, your warmth lingers like a secret hymn. Napped in my arms, dreams take their flight. Forever together, we'll face the night. Unconditional bond, forever we ride. Your heart beats my rhythm deep inside. Through the silence, through the dark, we'll stay. A rabbit's love never fades away. Jumping over shadows we never break. In this life together we'll give, not take. You're the calm in my storm, my soft escape. Your love's my armor, my heart you shape.